Welcome to African piano lessons and tutorials. So, based on the question, I will say a request by a viewer on how to build up as a beginner, on how to play on the piano. That is the bass line with the left hand and the solos with the right hand. I've done this lesson. This part of the lesson is focused on developing your bass line. I will do a tutorial subsequently, which will be focused on soloing with the right hand. So in this lesson, I've put out some 8 simple steps. Please, you follow these steps carefully, and by the end, you should be able to begin building up the bass line with your left hand on your own. The tutorial was a long one, so I divided into 2. This is the first part. So after watching, make sure you catch up this continuation on that is the second part on this channel, or you follow the link. It's in the description or the comment section. So I'm making use of the key of F for this lesson. So setting up the bass line, this is the first step. First of all, you must get the right bass voice to use, one that should sound like the bass guitar you are improvising. So because if you don't use the right setting, you won't get what you want, no matter the skill you apply. This keyboard is Yamaha E463, that is PSR. So in this series, you can make use of these settings to set up the bass line. Or even if you are not having this type of keyboard, you just make use of the idea I'm setting here. So after pressing the function key, I'm going to this split voice, that is written S voice. This is the category button, and the default voice is always finger bass. But I can make use of the other shortcut by just pressing and holding the split voice, so the finger bass voice comes out. So with the buttons, you just select the particular voice you want to use. If you don't want that, you can just use the knob to take you to the actual voice you are looking for. So I want to make use of fretless. I want to make use of fretless for this lesson. But so let's say it's on finger bass now, and I want to make use of fretless. So you just put the number and it will come out. But right now the bass voice is not yet activated. As you can see, it's not yet activated, still on grand piano. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to activate it. I'm taking the camera closer. And remember, this is the first step. You just touch the split voice and it's on now. You can listen to it. That is my bass voice on. But there's still something is for me the bass voice is too thick. So I'm going to press and hold to bring out the menu for the bass lines. I'll take it to the octave. That is where I'm going to step down the thickness of it. So this S volume is the split volume. This is where you set the split volume. You can increase or reduce it. So I'm taking it, this is high, and when I take it down it's lower. So you adjust it according to what you want. So I've reduced the split octave. So that is the split octave. I think this is okay for me. Now the split reverb is like the setting up the echo for the split voice. I want to make use of 15. So this is okay for me. And there's also the split point, which is the range you want. So you press and hold the split point volume. So it's going to, you see where it is at the screen there. So you look at the split point. That is where my bass line will begin. So I want to take it a step lower. So that will be the end of my bass line. So from here is my bass line. So downwards I can play my chords up to this point with my right hand. So that is where my chords will be. So that is it. So you can go ahead and set your desired main voice for your right hand. With this, I believe the settings for my bass line is okay. So I can proceed to the next step, which is learning the bass note for each chord. Each chord you play with your right hand has their corresponding bass note. So I'm going to play each of the chords showing their bass note. You need to get conversant with this. So we have Do, there's Fa, there's Sol, and there's La. Do, there's Re, Fa, La. So those are the main bass notes you play for each of the chords you are going to play when I'm playing African music now. So you can play something like this, like just get used to the chords and know they are the main chords. I didn't say the major or minor, I say the main chords. So when I'm playing my right hand, Re, that is what I play with the left hand. That is Re. So Mi, you take note Mi, I'm playing Do with my left hand and not Fa with my left hand. So with my left hand. This is La with my left hand. T, playing T, I'm playing So with my left hand. Back to Do. So you just keep on doing this. You keep on doing this exercise so that you get used to this. This is the foundation. Before we can move further to anything, you must get used to the movement. Please take note. Mi is Do, Re, Do. So that is the progression. Just keep on playing, changing the chord at your own way so that you get used to the corresponding bass notes. So this is So. T, Do, Fa, La, So. So you keep on doing this and make sure you are used to it. Make sure you are used to it. Please, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell icon and like. So Mi, this is Mi, an inversion. On Mi, you are playing Do with your left hand. Re is Re. So I'm back to make sure you practice this so that you are able to play that wheel. So that is it for step 2. I'll move over to step 3. Do not play the bass line of your solos. What I mean is, when soloing the song, you do not play your bass line corresponding to the solos by your right hand. Instead, you play it maintaining the chord progression of the song. That is according to the chord progression of the song. Just explain it. I'll explain it with this song. Let's say this is my do chord and I'm playing a song. No other God but you. So that is La. Other God but you. I have no other God but you. Have no other God but you. So that is the chord progression. Do, Fa, So, but La. So you take note of the progression of the song. Fa, So, Do. Now I'm going to play the corresponding bass line now. Fa, So, La. Have no other God but you. So the progression keeps Fa, So, La, Fa, So, Do. So that is the progression of the song. Do, Fa, So. So now I'm going to solo the song after So you keep that in mind. That is the progression of the chord progression in the bass note. So let's say I'm soloing the song with my right hand. So I'm not supposed to play the bass line according to the solo, but I still maintain the chord progression I was playing before. So let's say I'm playing the solo now. So now this is what I shouldn't do. This is Do. So now I'm playing according to the solo. This way I'm not going to get the bass line if I play according to the solo like this. By playing it this way, I'm not getting the desired melody from the bass line. Can you see it? But I'm going now to maintain I'll still play the solo now and maintain the chord progression with my bass line. Listen to it now. So whether you are soloing with just a note or you are soloing with chords, make sure what you play with your left hand is tallying with the chord progression, not the solo. So you can see now that this has more melody than what I played the first time. So I believe you have gotten what I mean by you do not play the bass line of your solos. So I'll move over to identifying the style. You must be able to identify the style or the type of music you are playing. So we have styles like high life, makusa, rare, and minimal. So I'm going to play different styles now. I'm making use of the same progression, but you're going to see that the way I play my bass line will be different, but it's still the same progression. So I'll begin with let's play reggae. This reggae is fa, so that is my progression: do, fa, do, so. So let's take the bass line. Do, no. So you can listen to the bass line. You can pick out the progression of the bass line. So now let's say I'm playing aria. So the system of me playing the bass line has changed, but I'm still on the same progression because there are songs that follow the same progression, but the style is different. You must be able to identify the one particular style from another. Okay, so let's say I'm playing a makusa now. I'm on the same progression. So you can see that my method of playing it has changed from what I played to the two past style I played, but the progression is the same. So this what I mean by you must be able to identify the style of what you are playing. You must be able to play according to the style of what you are playing. So step 5, you should practice. I would recommend you practice with reggae regularly because it allows more space to express the bass line, while your right hand plays a different rhythm. So in this video I'll be making use of reggae the most. I'll make use of reggae the most. So I recommend you do a lot of practicing using reggae and get used to it. So I'll move over to step 6. Learn passing notes. So you please follow this carefully. So passing notes are just notes you play as a transition to the next chord. In the process of moving to the next chord progression with your right hand, you play the passing notes with your left hand. You see them as the vehicle that takes you from one chord progression to another. So passing notes should be played before the next chord progression begins. You must keep up with the timing. Let's say on do chord now, and I want to move to fa. This is my fa chord. What are the passing notes I need to make use of? The passing notes I'll be showing you in this video are not limited to these ones I'm showing alone. There are still others, but what I make use of most times. Let's say I want to move to, I'm on do chord. This is fa. Now I'll make use of re and mi as passing note. So whenever I'm moving to fa and I realize there is some space for me to use passing notes, I'll make use of re and mi. You can make use of mi alone, but most times if you want to move to fa, you make use of re and mi. but playing only the re note to fa is not so advisable. Can you see that? So playing just re to mi doesn't make most sense, but you apply re mi to fa, or you use mi to fa. Fa, you can listen to that, or you combine the two that way. So that is for passing from do chord to your fa. So let's say from do to la, you're playing a song and it's on a do chord, and you want to move to your la chord. So what passing note should you use? I'm going to make use of mi and so. Mi, so. So you do this before getting to the progression, so you should get the timing in your head. Mi, so, la. You see that? Can you see that? So you can just manipulate that. Yes, please do. That is do to la. Can even make use of just so. So it's just a way of, you just need to manipulate the actual passing note. So let's make use of fa. Fa to la. Fa to la. La, fa, la. Or you make use of the accidental after your so key, just the next key after so. You make use of it as a passing note to la. Okay. So let's take something. I'm on fa now, la. So that was me moving from do, fa to la, making use of passing notes. Let's say on fa, do, fa, make use of the passing note. Can you see that? So you practice combining the passing notes and so different notes can serve. You should not be confused with the different notes can serve. A note can be a passing note, a note can become at different times in the same note. So you should not be confused about the same note can become a passing note, the same note can become the chords, all those ones. So they change at different intervals depending on the progression of the song, as you are seeing. This is fa. This is re. Okay, let's say you are moving from fa to re. So you can make use of mi, and the notes before me as passing notes to re, or you make use of mi only. So re, fa, mi. So the note before me is called mo. fa major, any of them you fail. So when making of taking a progression, you discover you are moving that way. Make use of that. So the lesson continues in part 2. Please, the second video, go there and continue. Go to the description and follow.